This question of 28 January shift 2, I found it the most difficult and very calculative question which has wasted around 2 to 3 minutes of every student. And not just that, the disappointment of not getting any of the option correct is the another impact that works as sentiment. The title is NTA has disappointed us. So in our previous video, I gave around 10 to 11 questions that I found were very challenging, that were not up to the mark of NTA that has given us the answer key. And these all challenged questions could have been accepted by NTA, but out of these all, only 4 questions are now changed and marked as bonus by NTA. So out of 6 questions which NTA has decided to change the answer or give as a final option or drop the question, 4 out of them are belonging to chemistry itself. And what these questions are, first of all, let me reveal. Here is the first question, came on 20th January shift 1. I also claimed the same question in my previous video and told you about that the first ionization enthalpy highest and lowest in the cases, and the correct answer was germanium and indium, and most stable states were +4 and +3. That answer has been changed now. The earlier answer that was given was option number 4, I guess. Okay, option number first, but the correct answer came as option number 4. Okay, so that's the first question we got. Second question that NTA has corrected is this question where both of the options are correct. Both of the options are correct. As I told you, in this molecule, this whole sequence of reaction has been given, and this is the final product which has been produced by ozonolysis followed by reflux condition. And I found that both of the compounds, which 2 compounds were there, 2 options were there, one with this alcoholic part, another one this alkene, give you the same carbocation intermediately and then producing the same compound. So that's why NTA has accepted. Those whoever have picked either of them have been marked as correct. Now the third question, 28th January shift to this question came, which I found the most calculative, most difficult and time wasting question. And also the people who will be disappointing by seeing that none of the option is matching, they will definitely get impacted on attempting the next question, because there's a question which seems quite easy to you and you're not getting any of the option is correct. So you will definitely mark with something, and or you probably will leave this question, and there will be a gap in your mind that how come this question was not done by me. So this is something that NTA cannot return you back. That emotion, that sentiment, and most impactful thing is the time that you have wasted on this question. Okay, so this question right now has been marked as a bonus question, and all of the students will be getting +4 marks whether they have attempted it or not. Then 29th of January shift 1, we solved this question. We found around 350 was the nearby answer, and for that option 1 should be marked as the correct one. So final answer is option 1. NTA submitted the answer as 378, which was not correct. NTA has corrected it, and the whoever has picked the answer 1, they will be getting correct answer. So guys, till now these 4 questions were there which has been changed by NTA as per our challenge and whatever the question we have challenged. But let me remind you, the number of questions we challenged were around 10 to 11, and the number of changes that has been made by NTA is just 4 out of them. I'll show you some more questions which also needed to be changed by NTA, or the request could have been accepted for this challenge. Many of you have gone for it. Even our Unacademy team has challenged these questions. Let me reveal those questions to all of you. The very first question out of them is this on 29th of January shift 2. The question was based upon chromatography, and it's a language based question which simply says that the option 2 in the statement 2 which is written over here can be marked as correct or incorrect depending upon which type of chromatography are we right now talking about, and that is why this question was a confusion based question to me. However, NTA discarded it. None of the changes were made in this question, and it was not challenged, it was not changed. Another question, this is the question that NTA has already made a change in it. Next question is this. In this question, some of the complexes were given, and it was asked that The question was the sum of the spin only magnetic moment values of the complexes. They have yellow red color, and the correct answer by NTA is given as 0. But on going for the more and more identifications, we came to know that the answer could be 2 also, because this complex is a bright red color salt, and in its solution it gives you greenish yellow color. So there is something I found missing from the question side, and this could have happened because why, like, these things are happening in chemistry itself, why are we claiming more than 10 questions over here in chemistry itself? Because I think that NTA should take a decision, a proper channel should be made, a proper time frame should be given before the launching of your final answer key, and the day of challenging there should be a proper gap in order to solve out the queries which are going on in everyone's mind now. So this is somewhere where NTA was lagged behind, and because of this all hurry, we, in fact, NTA could not submit the final answer key, and these questions are still in the confusion. I also remember one of the question in pi electrons, maybe it will come right after it. So this is the question that also have been challenged and has been made a change by NTA side. Another question which we found, C6H6 is a molecule. We found 8 and 6 electrons. Both of them could have been submitted as the answer, but NTA finally has accepted only 8 as the answer, which I found is another a dicey part. We had one more question from chemical equilibrium. This is actually a kinetic question, okay, chemical kinetic question, and depending upon the equation given over here, if we start solving this, the answer nearby comes as 900 or 897, and both of them can be accepted as a value, but this has not been taken seriously by NTA. We also have some more questions, like the question which has been asked over here. Final answer that has been given by our side was 4. NTA challenged this answer as 3. Some similar questions like this. The most typical question of this which we were right now discussing, none of the answer came as correct, so it's marked as bonus by NTA, has been accepted. One more question is here. The question simply says that identify the inorganic sulfides which are yellow in color. The yellow sulfides submitted by NTA were A, D and E. A, D and E. But some of the student marked 4 also as an answer, that D and E should be the correct answer, because ammonium sulfide, it's actually it's yellow at lower temperature only, okay, it is yellow at lower temperature only. So we found that 4 was a better option rather than 2, but again it's a dicey thing, and NTA has not taken any action upon this. We have another such question. This question on solving gives you 348, like 350 nearby temperature, and the correct answer should be 1, but that also was given incorrect by NTA. But anyways, NTA has accepted this. This is one of the 4 questions that NTA come up with the changes. Another, this question, some IUPAC naming was asked, and I found after naming, none of the option was matching with the correct IUPAC name, and that is again a very dicey thing that came from NTA's side, and student might have faced a lot of things here. So this is a students, you can also comment me what question did you found that was also one of these typically challenged question. So I will try to take those questions in my mind. I like to raise this thing, and I like to write an email to the NTA, so that at least NTA take these things in a serious account, that it's not a good part that just being in hurry and not getting what students are trying to face. Those particular issues should be raised from my end, and I want you people to participate here. Please let me know what other questions were there who made you like you found them very different or challenging, and we can also raise a challenge, because we all know that right now your final answer key has come. Now won't take more than 48 hours to finally publish your result. So your result will be out very soon, probably tomorrow mid of the night, or by day after tomorrow early morning it may come. So anyways guys, that's it. My message is to NTA and to all the students, and keep on doing the hard work, and let success touch your feet here. And all the very best, everyone. I can only wish you all the best for your coming exam result. Okay.